Okay, I'm just making this video to kind of show my on-site measurements. So this is right here, the post, it can go here. It's 3 foot to this curb. We can change the overhang to about 2'6". No, it's more like 2 foot with the header beams. And then this right here has 5 foot walkway. The patio, this thing kind of turns a little bit, but it's over there, it's 1 foot out, and here, and we can cut it to whatever angle that makes anybody happy, but the actual walkway, yeah, is 3 feet. And then the edge right here, that's at the top, is 6 inches here, and over there it's 1 foot. The bottom edge of it is 10 foot 4 inches about. And then the bottom of the headers is 9 foot 10 inches. Let me see. Yeah, 9 foot 10 inches. And then here, this has got 2'6" walkway. And then the end of the covers, you know, right about here. This can be moved back as well. This is at 9 feet clearance. This is at 9 feet back now instead of 10. We were thinking we could put it here, but if we need to go over here, that'll work. And then from here to the corner of where the door would swing open, say it swings open about there, we're at 7 foot 6 inches for that door to open. And then, so we're talking about how much further does it go past here? Here it goes 1 foot past, so it's 1 by 46. And like I said, it gets a little wider there. And then when we come over this way, these posts, this one would be in line with the wall. The cover would end right over here, 2'6" in, and we're just putting a footing there with a little moisture barrier, and we're leaving all this as mulch. Same thing with this one. The cover ends like that. Here this tapers out a little bit, but it 2'6" approximately. Another post here on a little small pillar to keep it out of the moisture, like we said, to protect the post. And then this right here is 11 feet. It's a foot higher than this, and that's where it comes down and brings this to about 10'6". So it goes from 11 to about 10'6", and then 9'10" is the lowest point for walking through. And then when you go to the outside edge, even if we have to shorten it, but you'd be up at, what do I say, about 10 foot 4 clearance. And nothing will go even, not that I know if it matters, but it won't go past this. Everything's inside of the parking box. I'm just doing these measurements so I can, I guess, get more into it, so we make sure we know what we're talking about. And then I have more drawings, like this is 11'6" right here, walkway. These parking blocks, so like, to continue on, these parking blocks are 3 feet apart. So if it's 3 feet for them to go in between there, and then 3 feet to go in between here, and if we need to make more space for this, is 2'6", just because the, you know, concrete kind of moves along. And this is just rough measurements, but all right, that's what I got here so far. But if we need to shrink it in order for it to be allowed, you know, we can come 1 foot in off of this. We can come in right here and end it right there. We just need to know what we need to do to get this done. So I'm going to try to review more of the notes to answer them specifically, but an on-site meeting would probably be nice. Okay, thank you everybody.